of, you guessed it, Joel's News and Views, conservative news and views. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a huge favor. Go ahead on and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. All right? Please like and share. Please like and share. Also, too, with this video, I want y'all to take from this some learning points, and also, man, donate to the Cash App. Bless the Cash App, y'all. I got it in the description below. The Cash App and the Venmo. I definitely need it. We need it as a team. We so close to our goal. We are $20 away from level one. $20 away from level one of the goal. So let's try to make a good push and effort before the end of the month, and let's get it in. All right, that's all we need. Cash App. If you have to do it through Super Chat, that's fine. But I would prefer y'all to bless the Cash App, and let's try to do it that way to make it a little bit more faster, or PayPal. All right. New merch is coming today. I will definitely give y'all some new merch. All right. With that being said, let's get into this, guys. This morning's a little different. Really nothing too much carrying around in the news. Really, some of the stuff we already went over. But one major issue that has been on the news that I feel like we need to address is the sudden situation with young girls ending up missing, and children as well. Children and young girls ending up missing. I've been seeing this on the rise almost a year, okay? Since the ease up of the pandemic, we have seen more children and more women go missing. Now, I get it. A lot of people are going to tell me, well, Joe, my kids are grown. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I should be worried. Well, here's the thing. Everybody should be worried about their kids, especially young women. We've seen time and time again recently that a lot of young kids and young women that have been gone missing have been in situations that could have been avoided, but nobody was doing the checks and the balances. And I think that it is very important that you have to establish a relationship with your children, to try to do everything you can to make them feel comfortable to talk and open up to us as parents, and people that are family members when things are going wrong. One example is what recently went on with the Gabby Petito case. I see a lot of people in the comments had the nerve to say, when they had the last live on Facebook, because she had 4 caring parents in her life as co-parenting, they're talking about, well, they couldn't stop what happened to her. They couldn't be informed. Well, that's because a lot of times children, when they become adults, like any adult, they start learning the art of masking problems, because nobody wants to admit when they're in the parents. When our children do get into adulthood, we have to let them understand, have to remind them, just because you are an adult now does not mean you can't talk to me. It does not mean that you sound weak, that you need help about relationship issues, because that is so important. When it comes to the younger children that I have been seeing on the news missing, some of these fathers that's involved in these situations, all right, that should have inserted themselves more, didn't, because in society today, a lot of men are afraid of the court system, because the court system, and y'all know it's facts, the justice system, when it comes to men trying to get custody of their children, has never been a fan favorite of assisting men getting their children. They never have. I mean, they're coming around better than what they was in the past a little bit, but it's still the same. So a lot of these men get discouraged not to push the envelope, because they're told time and time again that the court system will always win in a woman's side. Or they're told that they got to have a fire-ass lawyer. Guys, we got to quit listening to everything somebody tells us. If you don't push the envelope, you cannot save your child. And if you can't save your child, you will be one of these parents that you're starting to see on the news that find out their child was living in horrendous conditions. Just like one report I did about a kid that was literally living in an abusive situation with his own mom, but chickened out when he went to court the last time, and they basically shut him down for getting access to his kid. Now, I don't know what all went in detail, but news media said that the guy was pretty normal, had a stable household, but hey, they denied him. I did another story about another situation where a father could have stepped in and saved his kid, but he was too busy worrying about everything but the right thing. And I think I did that about the McDonald's situation where this kid was out here thugging. The father was, and put the child in danger. Children are precious. And when they become adults, they become even more precious, because now that is a version of you out here representing you. And if you want your legacy to be protected, or whatever you have invested in, even if you are in a foster parent and you love your child, you got to keep the lines of communication open. You got to make your child comfortable in talking with you. And you also got to start being wise and looking at the signs. Now, did Gabby parents probably didn't see the signs? They knew had signs. They probably did. They didn't pay it no attention. Because you know, we as parents, we never want to think the worst of somebody. But the signs were there. This guy was a living nightmare. But hey, and now we got the Maya Marciano case. Marciano, I think, case. I want to make sure I got her name right. She's missing. Now, this girl was living in, I want to say she was living in, but I know she's from Orlando. Going to college, nice girl, very quiet, very smart, very intelligent, but they can't find her. Now, she'll probably be the next case that'll probably blow up all over the nation. Latino girl, family want to know what happened to her. Now, come to find out, there's a guy that was at the apartment complex that wouldn't leave her alone, always in behind her. He was the maintenance man. She always turned him down. But this dude wound up breaking in her house, and they believe that he might have been involved in her disappearance, but they can't ask him anything because the dude committed suicide around the same time she went missing. Now, again, I didn't see any men in her family speaking for her. I just saw the women. And this is why I keep saying to y'all, as men, we got to be involved in our women that we care about lives. We have to ask the question, how is you doing? What is going on? Anything weird that's making you feel uneasy, you got to ask questions. And 9 out of 10, you'll get an answer. Yeah, they may slow not to say nothing to you at first, but if they keep seeing you genuinely care and you just want to make sure they're straight, they'll answer, yeah, I got this problem here. And then you can advise from there. But we got to protect our women better than what we're doing, guys. This is the future this is our future. Real talk. I mean, I'm being real. I know a lot of y'all men out there on that red pill shit, yeah, and I'm kind of on the red pill, purple pill, whatever. But this is the fuck all that. This is real talk right now. It's just like you be protective of your mother or grandma. You got to be the same way about your kids too. Male force in their life. You know how you can depict some of the bullshit from happening to some of these people in these situations is they seen a strong male presence all kind of way. Predators love it when they can conquer a male presence and make them feel like that they can isolate the victim. I'm telling you, I've seen it so many times in my lifetime. I've even heard of guys brag about it. Well, a family like me, so I ain't worrying about shit. I got this. You know how people talk? And what happens when they talk like that? They always get the victim away from the family. And it hurts my heart because at the end of the day, these young girls don't deserve this. And we just got to start being more involved. I mean, maybe I'm reading into this too much, but I know I'm involved in my daughter's life. I mean, me and my daughter don't see eye to eye. We talked about it. I tell y'all all the time. She's not my blood daughter. She's my stepdaughter. But I'm involved. I have to be. Because I never know when the time that there may be a situation that she may need me. Because that's what you got to establish with your child. And you got to establish that with the so-called the world. Because, see, the world, if we've seen it time and time again, that is exactly why we have to be more proactive with being involved in the women we care about lives. Now, if you've done that and you gave it your all and something happens to them, then it's not on you. You did the best you could. But in reality, I feel like we're not doing enough because these girls are not being educated about what to watch out for and what to look at. And I'm going to break it down on game like this, and then I'm going to tell y'all this, and then I'm going to go out of here, enjoy my morning, and get y'all some more content for the rest of the day. And hopefully a big live tonight. For the love of God, we need to start telling these girls that every man that act like he has to be over you, control you, or damn near have to make it where you are a property instead of a person, you got to get out. There is a lot of men who are like this. When it comes to our children, we have to also alert them that everybody that tries to come after you, even adults that try to play like they're your friend, are not your friend. We have some very twisted people in this world, and they will stop at nothing to achieve evil. So that's why you have to make sure you teach your girls, even your mom, whoever, hey, think about what's going on here. You're changing your whole life around for someone. What are they doing for you in return? Are they changing their lives around? Or are they still making it about them? If they're making it about them, they are not for you. If they're making it about you got to do everything they say and they don't apply the rules to themselves or lead by the example, they are not for you. If they're trying to cut you off from your family for no reason, I know some family members are dramatic, but for no reason. There's no drama. Nobody got into it. Your family's reasonable. They welcome them with open arms. You got to get out of that shit. If they start putting hands on you, now this is what's my breaking point. Because somebody put hands on one of the women I love in my life. Again, we will start a GoFundMe for Joel because I'm going to need it. You got to go. You cannot stay there. That's facts. You have to go. I mean, that is facts, man. I mean, I'm just telling y'all what I've seen and witnessed in my lifetime. Gotta go. You can't stay in that shit. It's not healthy. It's not right. That is toxic. And a lot of us are encouraging toxic relationship because we keep telling people, work it out, work it out. But anyway, I could go on for this for years and days, but please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell up top. Please like and share. With that being said, I'm out.